What's up, friends? It's Monday. Keep watching this video because I'm about to do a really cool stock review just for you. Let's dive in. Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Jeremy, Alexander, Newsome with reallifetrading.com. Trust you're doing simply, stupendously, serendipitously splendid. It is Monday, and today is July the 15th, halfway through the month. And the month of July just keeps slowly grinding higher. The SPY making new all-time highs today with this gap up. White candle gapping up was a retest gap. And on the 5-minute chart, it retested in a big fashion this morning. As soon as it opened, meow, sold off, retested, went a little bit lower, and then double bottomed and just slowly creeped higher the rest of the day. Now by slowly creeping higher, we did close up from yesterday, but barely, up 0.06%, 19 cents to be exact. And I don't know, looks pretty good. Overall trend, doing its thing, hanging out, trending higher. With the 303 covered call for August, I can live with that. Honestly, if we get called away, no big deal. Things will happen, can happen, might happen, but if we get called away at 303 between now and August, well, it won't happen between now and August, but regular August expiration very well likely could occur. And if it does happen, I'll just sell some puts to get back in. My buddy John Salvio was looking at a wave count. And as far as I see it, I think this is a 1. I think this is a 2. I think we're in a 3 of 3. We're just going to keep going. Keep going. We'll have a 4, and then we'll just 5 and just keep climbing higher. I don't know why we wouldn't. The gap on the weekly, the monthly, it's all strong, all looks good, strong as long, be bullish. That's just how I see it right now. Going over some swing trades that the real life trading community is in. Let's scroll through those really quick. And while we do that, I just want to make sure to remind everyone, you can hop over to reallifetrading.com, the front page of the website, click that link right there. July 22nd, which is a week from today, is the open house trading experience for real life trading, the open house. We only do it twice a year. The next time will be in 2020, and I'm serious about that. So click there if you want to sign up, join, and trade with me every single day next week. So here's the swing trades that we have open right now. We exited Chewy, CHWY. This was a swing trade we've been in for a little bit, and we just got out today. Very small gain, 0.17 Rs on Chewy. So here's Chewy. Got back in on June 26th and exited today. Super small gain. Took a little bit of a win, and that's okay. It more or less just did not do what we wanted it to do in that time period that we wanted it to do it within. So we got out. So that's Chewy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So next on the docket, we have Upwork, UPWK. And this is the one that we've been in for a little bit, and I love this chart right now. I think this baby is ready to explode. So keep your eyes on Chewy. Had a really pretty retest yesterday. You're above all the moving averages on the daily right now. On the weekly, it has a little bit of ways to go until the 20. But we're trying to buy low, sell high. Volume looks really good. June 10th. 17th and 24th, we retested with almost no volume on the 1st. Got an increasing volume candle, which closed above the high. This trade looks stupendous. So I'm hoping Upwork can start popping any day now. In fact, you probably want to put that on the watch list for tomorrow for your day trades. And yeah, Upwork, very pretty looking trade. Lulu, L-U-L-U, been paying some bills for some RLT traders. We got a stop loss where mathematically it's going to be very hard to lose money unless Lulu gaps. Next target, 194.70. Stop right now is 180.92. And we bought the dip back on the 25th of June, thanks to Mr. Blake Anderson, who was doing the trading room that day. WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, not doing anything. Actually, very sideways for the whole month, realistically. We'll be getting out of WWE if it does not bounce bullish by tomorrow, honestly. The other one is Pivotal Software, PVTL. Pivotal, looks like we're going to get stopped out of Pivotal most likely tomorrow or the next day. Get out, take the loss. I held it, did as much as I could, as long as I could. What we played it bullish in here, got out, and then got back in bullish on this day, which is July 1st. And so we're still in it. We've increased the stop. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything at all. So I'll be taking pivotal. Once it gets stopped out on pivotal, probably tomorrow or the next day, just get out, take the L, and move on intrepidly. So that's pivotal software. Here's EA, and EA, another swing trade that we got into bullish, just not bouncing. With the whole market as strong as it is right now, if you're in something that's not bouncing, it's really not a great sign. Again, some of these things in over up until earnings, hoping that you get a little bit of bullish momentum into earnings. So far, that is a no-go. And that's okay, I guess, for right now. So EA, not really doing much at all. Then we have Dropbox, ticker symbol DBX, which is okay. So Dropbox looks good. Volume looks good, trend looks good, moving averages look good. We're up on it small. Here is the weekly chart on Dropbox, and if we can just start slowly creeping higher on DBX, that would be really nice. We will get out before earnings. Maybe if it's 27.5 or something, take a small gain on Dropbox, but that'll eradicate some of the small losses. BMW, we are in bearish, and it does not look good. Today was actually a decent bullish gap. We got filled on the retest on July the 10th. So we'll see what BMW does. I mean, at that time, it was below all moving averages. I didn't play the breakout, at least. I did play the retest, got filled on July 10th, and that was below the 200, right? So we broke into 200, volume increased. Here was the weekly chart. You had an inside high wave candle on a weekly. Was trying to see if it was going to break down and retest the 50 EMA on the weekly chart. Now, granted, VMware has traded down to the 50 EMA and bounced a few times in the past, which looks like it could happen again. But I was okay to lose on this trade, as I'm viewing it more as a just general market hedge, right? If the market does go down, maybe VMware will go down also. Time will tell, but at the present moment, it's not. So we will see. And the other one is silver, SLV. We got some time on this one, but silver, we got in today with a little bit of a breakout with some September 30th $14 calls, and we got those nice gap, good volume, good move. Loved this candlestick pattern on that 3-day time frame on silver. So we'll see. Maybe that thing moves, maybe it doesn't, but time will tell. Now, I did have a trade, some stocks that were requested. Remember, you're always welcome to request any stock or currency pair or crypto or whatever you want me to look at. I can look at them at any time. SeaWorld, trend looks nice. This was a very pretty retest gap. Bullish candle gapping up, trade went higher, trade retested, chopped around for a while. You got that bullish one white soldier, new white soldier candle here, and we crashed. Trend is doing its thing on the daily chart. Here's the weekly chart, and the weekly chart on SeaWorld Entertainment making some good moves. Again, hasn't been around that long, but it does appear, based on the weekly chart, that we're going to come back to some previous all-time highs. You can see the monthly chart looks really clean as well. If I had to do a wave count on SeaWorld, I'm viewing it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could be wrong. We'll be seeing, but buy the dip on SeaWorld. Trend looks great. And my good buddy Chris from Ireland requests New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And here's the daily time frame. And Chris was looking at playing it bearish, which it easily could be a bearish trade. We'll just kind of have to see. Here's the long-term moving averages on the daily chart. And what I'm seeing is that this is probably a trap. Had a bunch of bull moves there. You had a double bottom here, boom, boom, boom. So that ran up. We had one little final trap, big move up, which makes that an even bigger double bottom, right? Bang, bang, bang. Retest the neckline, throwing in a nice lower shadow, and you have 4 bull candles in a row. So it seems to me that's going to be potentially a little bit more bullish. If you go to a weekly chart, you can kind of see that we are down or near and around some longer term support levels. But with Forex, I mean, you can make as much money as you want in a very short-term time frame. So here's the hourly chart. And the hourly chart, you had a beautiful trapping candle right here. Nice lower shadow, entry there, stop there, would have made you plenty of currencies on the New Zealand US dollar currency pair. So looking at it now, if I pop in here to a 15-minute chart, 15-minute chart, yeah, it still looks a little bit more bullish to me. If I was going bearish, I would need a close below this candle here. Close below there, I'd short it on a retest, and then I have my stop up there. So entry there, stop loss there, and see if it can roll down. Here's your exponential moving averages. They're just very flat, which if it's flat, there's not going to be a lot of trends. So find the trend that you're in, which in my opinion, short to medium term is bullish. Amazon had some interesting moves today. I did play Amazon today. I'm actually pretty pleased with how I played it. We shorted it in the trading room today, and we did actually quite well in the overall room. I was taking some screenshots for posterity purposes. Is that the right word? Doesn't really matter. But here was Amazon, so $6.53 gain. We'll look at CP8, we'll look at MEU, and then we'll be done for the day. So Amazon, super small win. I know it was Prime Day. I know I should have been long. I could live with myself. It was a white candle gapping up, so it was a retest gap, right? Meaning you're looking at the price level retesting. And we did have a very, very pretty gap today since it gapped above the high of yesterday. And yesterday, of course, was a high wave candle. So on the 5-minute chart on Amazon, the way we played it in the morning room is bearish. Here was my wave count. It came down, traded up, wave 3, wave 4, was hoping for a wave 5. That's what we wanted. And I got a great fill. I'm actually quite happy about how I played it. Let me just hide all of this garbage, make the chart really clean and easy for you. And here's how we did it. Entry there, stop was up there. That's how we played it. So entry on the 15-minute chart, when this candle closed, we simply shorted at old support, new resistance with a stop up here, got filled, exited somewhere over here for a small gain. And you can see it did one of these numbers. Beautiful double bottom and then rallied. So I'm actually okay to get out of that trade, right? It didn't, even hindsight, foresight, didn't really work that well. And yeah, got out for a very small win. But here's a fantastic double bottom, gap up right there, upper shadow looks good, trend looked pretty good. I liked it overall on Amazon. And here is Micron. So you'll be very happy to know how I shorted Micron today. We were the trap today on Micron. So here's the daily chart. Sorry, this is the 5-minute chart. Extended hours. And when it broke above the pre-market high, before market even opened, I was like, all right, folks, we're looking at shorting Micron if it breaks above the pre-market high. And the analysis that led to that was pretty simple. Here's the daily chart. Bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle. That's 6 in a row. And you'll notice we were at a resistance. Where my crosshair tool is, 44.87, very nice resistance. So my thought was, let me wait for some of those noobs to show up trying to catch the breakout on Micron, and I will sell to them. And that's what we did. So we got in bearish. Luckily, our entry was 45.04, limit sell by 45.44. And it was happening so fast that most traders got filled around here, actually, with the stop again up there, and then it just rolled over. And so we snagged like 2.4 Rs on Micron, which is, and that's just fantastic. That was a wonderful trade. That was like in 15 minutes. So we took Micron for a wonderful gain. We took Amazon for a very, very small gain. And then I gave a little bit back on CPE. But shout outs to one real life trader who went against me on this trade and made money. Her name was Tanya. So CPE, I was playing it bullish. It was bearish candles, so bearish candle, really nice bearish candle, gapping down into a support. I should have been a little bit less bullish after it took out this daily low at 557. Super massive bullish candle back in December. Probably should have taken a a bit of a word of wisdom from there and not played it as aggressively. But over here on the 3-minute chart, what we can do is just, figure out what we did wrong. Broke above this resistance, right? Came in, came up, made a new high. So I bought a dip right there on the pullback, got it on the dip, and then it just did not rally. Simple as that. Just didn't bounce higher. So I ended up, increasing the stop over time. Got stopped out right here, I believe, and lost 0.6 Rs on CPE, which is totally doable. Very manageable. So, pretty much made Starbucks muffin money on Amazon, made Starbucks franchise money on Micron Technology, and then lost Starbucks Venti money on CPE. Speaking of Starbucks, hashtag MoonLambo. That thing is just not slowing down. New all-time highs on its way to 100. Looking toasty and fresh. So many trades out there to look at, ladies and gentlemen. Earnings season is here. Be prepared, be excited, get ready, start practicing, because some greatness is right around the corner. Speaking of greatness, I'll be doing a Wealth 365 presentation in 4 hours and 15 minutes from right now. Make sure to sign up for that. Be there or be a triangle. I will see you on Wednesday for your next free real-life stock review. And until then, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.